Coming to question number 17, an island in the Galapagos has estimated population of 740 sea lions and an area of 4,200 hectares. For the population 740 sea lions, there is an area of 4,200 hectares. Which of the following is the closest to the estimated population density? Following, which of the following? Out of this, one among them will be the closest population density in sea lions per square mile. In sea lions per square mile. What does it mean? The answer they are expecting in sea lions per mile square. And what they given to us is for every has an estimated population of 740 sea lions and an area of 4,200 hectares. For 740 sea lions, I'll just write it here. 740 sea lions, there is area of 4,200 hectares. That's what it means. This thing I'll write it in the format of for 740 sea lions, there are 4,200 hectares. You can take this here or you can take this here. I just wrote in that format 740 sea lions per 4,200 hectare. Is that clear?
Clear.
And now what do we need to find? We need to find the answer in sea lions per mile square. We need to get answer in sea lions per mile square. So don't do any changes for sea lions because the sea lions is same. So you have to do some changes for hectare only. And they also given in the question, use 1 mile square equals to 1 mile square equals to 259 hectares. So we want to cross out this hectare. To cross out this hectare, we have to write hectare in the numerator so that we can cross out. And what we need to write here? We need to write in such a way that this complete thing must be equal to 1. Like if I write, I'm just telling you example, 60 seconds per 1 minute. 1 minute, 60 seconds, both are same. We can cross out them and it is 1. So you need to multiply with something in such a way that all complete value is equals to 1. So that the thing what we are multiplying with, it will still be balanced, because if you multiply with 1, it still be same. So what we can write here hectare if we wrote, they given some hint here, 1 meter square, 1 mile square equals to 259 hectare. We can write this as, we can use this as, you can, if you send this to here, it will be 1 mile square by 259 hectare. I mean, what send this to here means, I mean, it's same. We can write like this, like just like the way 60 seconds per minute, we can write this way because these both are same. These both values are same. We can write like 259 hectare per 1 mile square. We can write like this, both are same. Why we are writing like this means, so that we can cancel out the units. Here we are going to use 259 hectare per 1 mile square. We are writing this in a balanced way. These both values are 259 hectare. What is 1 mile? What is 1 mile square? 259 hectare. Here if you put 259 hectare, this cancel, you are multiplying with 1. You can't write only numerator 259 hectare, then it will be imbalanced. Then the value what is there will change. We don't want the value what is there to be changed. We just want to multiply with this 1 so that it still be same. So that's why we are doing in this way. And at the same time, we want to change the units. So we are using this conversion factor method to do that.
What? Hello? Hello?
Yes. So here we turned it. Now we can able to cancel out hectare, and we have the unit sea lion in the numerator, mile square in the denominator. So now just 740 divided by 4200 into 259 by 1, and sea lions per mile square. So if you just put this value in the calculator, you'll get the answer. 74, just do that, use your calculator. 740 multiply by 259, that divided by 4200, that equals to, you are going to get 45.6333, 45.6333. 333 sea lions per mile square. So that is going to be 45.6, and final answer is option C, 45.6 sea lions per mile square. Okay,
Wait, stop. So, like, what you did, I need to understand this. Oh, yeah, I get it.
let's go for the next question. Just a minute. Train covers 32 kilometers in 14.5 minutes. This question is from exercise 2. We are just doing conversion questions from exercise 2 now. A train covers 32 kilometers in 14.5 minutes. If it continues to travel at the same rate, which of the following is closest to the distance it will travel in 2 hours? Which of the following is closest to the distance it will travel in 2 hours? In 2 hours, how much it will travel? That in kilometers. You got my point?
So, it's asking how much will it travel in 2 hours?
Yes. So we just wrote in 2 hours. How do you need to understand that units is kilometers? Because the given in options, all of them are kilometers. And this is a conversion question because repeated units are there. Kilometer, minutes, hours, same units are there, repetitive. And they are just trying to convert the things. If the 32 kilometers in 14.5 minutes, then what is in 2 hours? So it's just conversion. In 2 hours, how much it will go? If it goes in 14.5 minutes, it will go 32 kilometers. So in 2 hours, how many kilometers? So our target is to let's write this information. This 32 kilometer information. 32 kilometer equals to 14.5 minutes. So we can use this information to our in what way? First of all, we just want to remove this hours thing. So do we have any information about hours? No, we have about minutes. So what I'll do to remove hours, I'll write hours in the denominator. I'll write 1 hour, and in the numerator, I'll write 60 minutes so that this whole value is 1. And then hour also cancels at the same time. Now what I'm going to do is I want to cross out minute because hour done. We have to remove minute. We need in kilometer.
Yes.
So what we
How
do
about we
now
do
is
is
we have
32
some
kilometers
information
divided
about
by
minute.
14,
So minute in the denominator. What I need to write? Tell me.
14.5, and then the numerator 32 kilometers.
Yes, 32 kilometers. Now we done with minute. We have the desired unit what we need. So we just write down what we have. 2 into 60 by 1 into 32 by 14.5 km. So just if we do this calculation part, 2 into 60 into 32 is 3840, which is divided by
The answer is
14.5,
C.
264.48, 264.82 something we will get. 264.82 kilometer, but we just write it, round it off to 1, 265, which is closest answer, option B, 265 kilometer. I'll just move to the next question. A recipe for soap calls for 1.5 cups of, what's this? I. For every two-fifth cup of castor oil, how many cups of oil are needed for a batch of soap that uses 3 cups of castor oil? So here recipe for soap calls for one and a half cups of oil. Yeah, yes. For every two-fifth cup of castor oil. So what does it mean? Here, one half I of soup, there is two-fifth cup of castor oil. How many cups of I are needed for a batch of soap that uses 3 cups of castor oil? Do you understood? Means
Asking how many cups of IV are needed for the 3 cups.
how many cups of I are needed? So what does it mean? How
So
many
we
cups of
should put three.
cups of I needed? How many? That's the question. And for a batch of soap that uses 3 cups of castor oil, 3 cups of castor oil.
So 3 cups of castor will go in the numerator, and then we do it and
Yes.
we get it.
So now I just wrote already this thing from the given information. I'll just multiply it with, what do I need to multiply with? I need to multiply with part, like what I wrote in the red, 1/2 I, and then 2/5 of castor oil. Okay, why castor oil came in the denominator? So that I can cross out this castor oil thing in the numerator and denominator. And then I'll be getting answer in cups of I. Is that clear?
Yeah.
The main story is writing this part. You need to understand for every 1.5 cups of I, that equals to every 2 cups or 2/5 cup of castor oil. That both are equal. If that is the case, we can write it in this format. If this cancel out, that value is 1. So now this castor oil thing cancelled out. So we remained with 3 into 1 by 2 by 2/5. This is I. That's it. That equals to, we need to find. So 3 into 1 by 2. If you turn that into fraction format, instead of this mixed format, it will be 3 by 2 divided by 2 by 5. I. And then what happens? 3 into this 3 by 2 into 5 by 2. Is that clear?
Clear. So that
Let me
will be
just.
C.
So
The
what do
option
we get
C.
if we do this one? 3 is 9,
Wait,
9 5 is
45
45,
divided by 2.
45 by 4. 45 by 4 means 11, 1 by 4 we get. 4, 45, 4 times 1 is 4. After subtraction, you get 0, and then 5. 4 times 1 is 4. Again, after that, you get 1. So we write quotient remainder by divisor. Quotient is 11, and then remainder is 1, and 11, 1 by 4. Option D. And one more thing, you think that whenever you're solving these kind of question, you need to be careful with the options. Why? Here, this question can be solved with the decimals also. You can write this term as decimal, and you can write this term as decimal, and you can move ahead with decimal. But you need to be careful that the options are given in the decimals or they are in the fraction format. If they are in the fraction format, try solving in the fraction format. If they are in decimals, try solving in the decimal format. Okay. Coming to question number 7. So 9 pickles equals to 2 large bars. I'm just writing the first letter of everything. LB means large bar. 400 kulak. 400 kulak equals to 29 pickle. So P. The given formulas represent the relationships between some units of weight that were once used in Indonesia. Those are the formulas represent relations between some units of weight. Just like 1 kg equals to 1,000 grams, these things are units which are used in Indonesia. Now, how many large bahars? The question is, how many large bahars? How many large bahars? Equivalent to 1,000 kulaks. 1,000 kulak equals to how many large bahars? Is that clear? Just take the pen. Yeah. So now 9p equals to 2lb and 400k equals to 29p. So we want to remove what? We want to remove this k. So k must come in the denominator, and we have, so we can use this as 29p by 400k. Both are same, 29p by 400k. 400k equals to 29p. So like if I write 29p, cancel this cancel, right? So I'm just writing 400k in the denominator and 29p. Can you just tell me in the same way what do I need to write here now? Cancel, p is there. We have to cross out p.
So yeah, so what we need to find is the large bar. So how about we put is 2 large bar divided by 9 pickle.
2lb by 9 pickle. Correct. So now we cross out kulak, kulak, pickle, pickle, and then we have LB as units, and we are going in a right way. So 1,000 into 29 by 400 into 2 by 9 large bahas. So after doing this calculation, we'll get it. So whenever there is zeros, just cross out 0, 0, 0, 0. So just do the remaining part in the calc. 5 into 29 by 1 into 1 by 9 LB. So just have to multiply 29 times 5, which is equal to 145 divided by 9, which is 16.111 something, where you will get 16.111 LB. So we can round it off to 16 large bahars. Clear?
Clear.
Just a second. A plastic supplier sells polythene at a price of $5.75 per kg. What does it mean? $5.75, that equals to for 1 kg. You can write it as $575 per kg. Now, the density of polythene is 0.2 kg per cubic meter. 0.92 kg per cubic meter. What does this mean? Cube, not centimeter. I just wrote by mistake. It is cubic meter. So meter power 3 is cubic meter. What is the price of polythene from this in dollars per cubic meter? So here they are asking the answer in the price in cubic meter, dollar cubic meter. In this format they're given the density of polythene is 0.92 kg, and what they say, kg per meter cube, right? So they are giving actually dollar 5.75 per kg, and we need to show dollar per meter cube. You need to understand this question is conversion clearly, because they're given in dollars per kg and they need dollars per cubic meter. What is the price of polythene from this supplier thing? They said. Now, first we wrote a plastic supplier selling polythene at a price of whatever they said, this one here, and we have to convert into this. The density of polythene is this one. How we are going to use this? This is kg per meter cube, and they given the question in kg. So we have to remove this kg thing. To remove this kg thing, in the numerator there must be kg. So what information we have about this kg thing? That is 0.92 kg per meter cube we have. That's given in the question. And then we can cross out this, and we will get whatever we need. So this and this in right format, like I mean dollar and meter cube. So that will be, I'll just write it here, 5.75 by 1 into 0.92 by 1 dollar per meter cube. So if we just multiply that, just multiply and tell me what's the answer.
Okay, just I put it.
Disregard the dollar sign when entering your value. For example, if your answer is dollar 1.44, enter 1.44. So if you just solve this in your calc, you're going to get answer as 5.29 dollar meter cube you'll get. Have you got that same? So then what we do is we won't use this part when we are typing in the laptop in the exam. We just type 5.29. Pressure washer pumps water at a constant rate of 24,960 fluid ounce per minute. At what rate in gallons per second does the pressure washer water? At what rate in gallons per second? In gallons per second. They're asking the answer in gallons per second. By watching the question, you'll understand this is a conversion question. They given the question in 24,960 fluid ounce per minute. 24,960. Are you there?
Yes.
So they're given in fluid ounce per minute. They're expecting in gallons per second, and they also given some information here that 1 gallon equals to 128 fluid ounce. We I'll just use whenever it's needed. Here you can see it is in fluid ounce. We don't need that. So what I will do is I want to cancel that. So I'll just use this 1 gallon per 128 fluid ounce thing from here. Both are equal. I'll write it in this format and I'll use. Here I need the answer in fluid ounce, and I have this 128 and then 1 gallon. So this fluid ounce cancels. And you need answer in second. You don't want in minutes. So what you do, write down minute in the numerator to cancel out. To balance it, you write 60 second in the denominator. And then minute cross out, you have gallon, you have second. So don't do any changes. Just so 24,960 divided by 1 into 1 by 128, and then times 1 by 60 gallon per second. I just wrote this gallon and this second at the end. So by doing this calculation, we'll get it, the 0 cancel out. So 24 24,009, not 24,000, 2496 divided by 128 and 6, that will be, you will be getting answer something like 3.25, 3.25
So
gallon second. You understood?
yeah, I got it.
Moving to next question. An object is expanding so that its surface area is increasing at a constant rate of 3 square inches per hour. Here, this, the previous problem and this problem is it belongs to conversion factor method, like with square, with cube. Just before we did it with what problem number it is, it's 12. So you can see here, it is not this. What's the problem number that just now we did with the cube thing? I think it's question number 8. Yes. Here you can see we did it the cube thing. One second. They're given this in already in cube, meter cube, and all things are okay with. We didn't did any to turn this into cube and all. You got it? Here they given that information already. Now coming to this question number 16, we'll see. I'll tell you. Here the information given is surface area is increasing at a constant rate of 3 square inches per hour. So 3 square inches per hour. Let's write all information at one place. 3 square inches per hour. 3 square inch per hour. Is that clear? There are 144 square inches in 1 square foot. 1 foot square is equals to 144 inch square. In 144 inches square inches equals to 1 square foot. I just wrote that in a mathematical form. Of the following, which is the closest to the rate at which the surface area of the object increasing in square meter per hour? Square meter per hour. In this format, they need answer. They're expecting, or their desired unit is meter square per hour. Use 1 foot information. They also given 1 foot equals to 0.3048 meter. This is the information they given, and all the answers they are expecting in decimals. So what we are going to do now is, they given in the beginning of the question, it increasing at a rate of 3 square inches per hour. 3 square inches per hour, and they need in meter square per hour. So don't disturb that hour thing. Just keep that hour thing as it is. Is that clear? And then what we do here, our target is inch. We want to remove the inch. We want meter. We don't need inch. To remove inch, we write inch in the denominator. Do we have anything regarding the inch? We have something regarding the inch, that this is the thing. So we can convert this as 1 feet square, 144 inch square, right? Per 144 inch square. So I'm just writing this part here so that I can cross out inch square. But still I don't need feet, I need meter. Do we have any information about the feet? Yes, we have here. They given here in the question. 1 foot equals to 0.3048 meter. So to remove that, I mean feet square, we write foot. So 1 foot equals to 0.3048 meter. This is what information we have from the question. But we are not cancelling foot square, but we are not cancelling foot and foot. We need to cross out, we need to
Okay,
eliminate
okay, okay.
square. Got it? To eliminate foot
Yeah.
square, we did something in the beginning in some problems, that we will square this. What is the value of this inside? 1 foot is equal to this one. This is the value, right? Here
Yeah.
1 foot, and this complete value is again 1 foot only. This complete value is 1 foot. So if in the place of that, if you keep 1 foot, 1 foot cancel, which means the value is 1 inside. If you square it up also, it still be 1. I'm just squaring it up. Why I'm squaring it up? So that I will I'll just increase my
Oh, I can get.
unit so that I can cross out easily. So I'll just write the remaining part what I have. 3 by hour multiply by 1 foot square by 1 feet square by 144 multiply by
Zero four
0.3048
eight.
divided by 1 foot, and here meter and meter. Now what happens? Here I'm cancelling this feet square, 1 feet, another feet, which is feet square only in the denominator.
The answer is option A.
So you just calculated that part.
Yeah.